Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is a Dre and Jay review. And today we're going to be breaking down a trailer reaction for Marvel Studios' new Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, starring Simu Liu as Shang Chi. It's not Marvel character that we're really familiar with. So I guess we're going to find out through this trailer what this movie has to offer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so
check
let's
it out.
Go ahead and check it out.
I gave you 10 years to live your life.
I'm gonna live.
He's the
He's the damn. Oh, okay, I thought he was the guy. Okay.
And where did that get you?
I got Aquafina in this. I like her.
You walked in my shadow.
Woo!
I trained you. The most dangerous people in the world couldn't kill you.
I like that suit.
Son,
The suit.
That suit, whoever that.
Oh, the dude, yeah. So he's dope. He look cool.
And that's supposed to be the Mandarin, right? The real Mandarin. Oh shit!
not gonna happen. You can't outrun who you really are.
It's like some Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon type shit right here. God damn.
Who are you?
Like some Luke Cage, Bruce Lee type shit. Woo, woo. Boy, that nigga clean.
We make a good team.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Thoughts on the trailer. It didn't reveal too much. So I like that, as far as story and plot go. This looks good, man. This looks good. This is solid. I actually, like I just said it earlier in the trailer, it kind of reminds me of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon type shit. The actions I can tell is going to be really good in this. I actually like Aquafina a lot. She's really funny as an actress. So having her as I'm guessing the side character, or next to the main character, I think that's a great touch in that as well. I don't know if the villain is the guy with the mask or whatever. I mean, it looks like that, but he looks cool. Looks kind of menacing. But yeah, it looks dope. I actually am really curious to see how this ties into the MCU.
Yeah, me too. I don't think it's really tied in right away. I think it's new phase stuff. It's a movie I really wasn't looking too crazy about. When I thought about the catalog for Marvel coming up, I wasn't really going crazy for Shang-Chi. Also, I don't know that much about the character. I'm sure there's people that are really a big fan of him. So, for what I've seen, it looks dope. In Marvel, I trust when it comes to characters, especially characters that are low end, like C-list characters or characters that are like less known. They do a great job of making those guys more popular and stuff like that. So I could definitely see Shang-Chi becoming a very popular character after his film. It looks like it's going to be a good film. It looks different than anything we've seen in Marvel. It has its own unique take on it. So it's going to be very cultural to the Asian community and stuff like that, which I think is dope. And I'm excited about seeing it. And I'm glad to see Marvel's, still moving forward with their plans. And it just shows me more and more that Marvel always has plans, right? But when they did that Iron Man thing with the Mandarin, they had a plan like, okay, that's going to play into a later on story with the real Mandarin. So that's why I trust in Marvel, man. That's why whenever Marvel when they do their thing, whenever they do their change ups or when they do certain things, I roll with it and see what's going to happen because They usually have a plan for everything. This looks pretty good though. I'm excited about this film.
Mm-hmm. Kevin Feige, just give this nigga a job because he's basically trying to sucker his way up to you.
This looks good.
No, I'm just talking about the rest of what you said.
What I said was wrong.
About Marvel and has a plan for everything.
They do. Has Marvel not never connected the universe? Have you ever had a moment? You always like. There's always been questions where you're like, okay, how is Marvel gonna make this work? What's this connection? And they always make it work.
Okay.
And you're like, okay, it works.
I see the Mandarin. Like, I still don't see why Iron Man 3 used the Mandarin.
I'm sure they're gonna explain in this film.
I mean, yeah, maybe they do. So,
I'm saying they're probably gonna explain in this film.
I'm still waiting on that Ralph Boner thing, by the way, from WandaVision.
That will happen later on. Probably down below. We're gonna have time for that.
If they don't ever fix that, then that's one.
Okay, I'll be the only one you can ever name. In 10 years worth of filming, that's the only thing you can ever give me.
But
don't worry.
No, and this comes out September?
September,
yeah. So
nice pop off.
And Eternals comes out in November, right? So Eternals, you got 1 month to release that damn trailer before we start demanding that shit. Cause
I'm cool with Eternals waiting.
Huh?
I'm cool with Eternals waiting.
You're cool with it waiting for them to drop a trailer?
Yeah, because they got Marvel size Black Widow coming out. We got Black Widow, then we got this. Then we got other films. Like you could literally drop Eternals after Black Widow. Like I would do after Black Widow comes out, then you can drop the Eternals trailer.
I get that, but I'm just saying the movie comes out
because you don't want to put too many. I get what you say. It's coming out.
The movie
soon.
comes out what, November?
Yeah, but you don't want to put too many trailer out for too many films, and you got to get these other products done first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll have people that will skip over certain movies. Oh, I'll wait for that to come out. That looks better. Right? That looks like the cool film.
If you're a Marvel fan,
if you're a Marvel person, you'll see all the Marvel movies. I'm talking just average fan, the average consumer, not just the Marvel people that go see all the Marvel movies. I'm talking the average consumer. If you put all these movies, 3 Marvel trailers, they're like, okay, well, you're gonna fuse them, and people are gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna skip on this and go watch this then. You know what I mean? You want to wait. You don't want to pull all your shit together.
That's why I said Eternals has probably a month until release the new one.
A month or two, because Black Widow comes in July.
Well, it's already the end of pretty close to the end of April.
Yeah, after Black Widow comes out, after like 2 weeks worth of after Black Widow's been out for like 2 weeks, then you can drop Shang Chi heavy, and then you can do your Eternals.
And then you also gotta drop Spider-Man because Spider-Man comes out.
You gotta drop Spider-Man. Then Spider-Man, we know what time it is.
I'm just saying. So.
Those guys, Spider-Man's a kid. You don't need to drop the trailer for right? Because we already know everybody knows what Spider-Man's gonna bring to the table. Yeah. Everybody's gonna see Spider-Man because Spider-Man. You can drop his shit later on too.
Yeah.
Think about it. This is literally coming out September. We got a couple months. This dropping.
Yeah. And
we're just this ain't a trailer. It's a teaser trailer. Marvel know what they doing. They got a plan. Mm-hmm. They just slowing it. They taking their time, bro. Not no rush. They own this rest of the year. The rest of the year is theirs.
Okay.
Justice League had their moment. Marvel owns the rest of the year now with 4 straight money bangers.
Well, the Flash they announced today they started production, so that's one thing we got DC doing.
You know what the hell's wrong with that?
You guys, but yeah, Kevin Feige. If you ever watched this video, hire Javante.
You ain't gotta hire me.
Apparently, he speaks high praise of you.
I enjoy seeing people do. I enjoy seeing artists, creative minds, be able to do things that haven't been done. This is the first. Like Kevin Feige gets all the credit in the world because he did something that people are trying to copy and nobody's been able to do just like he has.
Okay.
DC ain't trying to copy it?
Huh? I mean, I feel like they try to copy DC in some ways too.
In what? Who started the universe first?
Well, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Who's done it more? Who's done it better? Huh? And you even complain. You said, "Oh, why we all gotta do like Marvel now?" And I agree. Not everybody needs to do the Marvel way, but even you complain. But what do Warner Brothers want?
I mean, my whole thing with DC, I actually like the way they're going now with the whole multiverse. I hope they actually.
If they go that way, you don't know if they're going.
I hope they go that way. I mean, because there's reports that the Batman with Robert Pattinson takes place Earth 2, so I'm hoping that they do that. So it allows multiple stories to get fleshed out. Because that's the one thing I feel like with Marvel, it kind of it hurts is that. You have,
it hurts. Go ahead.
Well, no, because you have like this one universe. So it literally, if you have a director who's directing a movie, like let's say a Spider-Man or what's an upcoming superhero coming out? I don't know. Eternals or something like that. It has to take place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
Or Doctor Strange. Whereas, it has to you have to write one story that connects to that universe. Whereas DC, like. And Robert Pattinson could have his Batman movies that could take adapt all these comic book versions. Mm-hmm. Like you do, like right now, I think the first the Batman is taking parts from The Long Halloween. You can take away Under the Red Hood. You can take away the Court of Owls.
I think that's.
So I'm saying you can get different.
So can Marvel though. Marvel's saying like I disagree with that because Marvel literally you have movies that don't connect. Like Black Panther has no connection. You can watch Black Panther as a solo film and watch that and be fine.
I get that.
All Marvel's movies besides the Avengers movies, maybe are all you can watch them as solo movies and be fine and be able to watch them.
And I'm not saying that. No, you can do that. But what I'm saying is how you end your movie and how you end those trilogies. Like DC, Robert Pattinson could make his 3 Batman movies and be like deuces. I'm out.
Yeah. So can Iron Man.
Huh?
Or Cap. Cap had 3 movies and then he was out.
But he had to tie into Avengers and all that other shit.
That's because they chose to put it's a bigger universe. Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying though.
So you saying that you rather have where you could just do your 3 movies and be done?
Well, they could if they wanted to. Considering that they have Earth 2, Earth 3, or whatever they want to do with that.
Yeah, but that shit gets kind of confusing. I can shit kind of confusing to people. I doesn't confuse people.
Because like you can have one universe where you have your Justice League movies, you have your solo movies that tie into the Justice League movies, and then you have your Earth 2s or your Earth 3s, whatever different universes where you just have your solo movies that are just fleshed out solo movies. For those 2 characters.
But I don't feel like you ever gain. Like I feel Marvel. I feel like with that you're never gonna gain anything. You're gonna always be stuck at one place. With this theme, we're talking about characters like Shang Chi, who I've never even known like that. I didn't know he was a Marvel character like that. You never knew about him. I'm sure there's a lot of people that didn't know about him like that. Don't know have none of his history. I'm more intrigued to find out more about him though before I watch this for sure. But we have characters like this now. When you have a universe and you have characters like Iron Man that are going and you can move on. You're moving to your next new characters. You can do these kind of characters and it works. Think about it. If you all these Earth 2s and Earth 3s, alright, you got Earth 2, let me get Batman again. You got Earth 3, let me get Batman again. Like, you're not going to move on to characters. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
I'm fine with that.
That's the problem right now. DC has literally been Batman. Batman's every fucking... It's a
I
Batman movie every 5 years.
I do agree with that. I feel like, we kind of showed too
and you haven't... He's now getting Black Adam. Everyone's excited about Black Adam. He's now coming. There's characters that haven't been used yet over at DC. Yeah, a lot of hitters.
It's crazy. I'm not saying, like, DC has it over Marvel right
now. No, I'm not saying.
Of course Marvel has it more fleshed out. But, it is what it is right now. Hopefully DC fits its shit and gets it.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. They got to do what's best for them. They got to try to be like Marvel, just do what works for them. Yeah. But I'm excited about this movie. This actually looks really good. Yeah, the fight scenes look good. The choreography looks really good. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure about this movie.
And the music was amazing. I like the music. I like the theme.
I
like the theme. Yeah. Marvel's done a good job with the scores lately. I remember the Black Widow trailer. The score was fire too at the end of that one. So like they're doing great. That score was fire too on this one. Yeah. Like the mixture of the cultures and stuff. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely agree. It's definitely one of those movies that you're gonna, like you said, it's gonna explore different cultures and things like that with this as well. And
this only have to low key, not to cut you off. Honestly, this movie I bet this movie's gonna be like a solo film. It ain't even gonna tie to no Avengers, no Marvel.
Yeah, it probably won't. I mean, if it does tie in, then it's gonna be something like within the end credit scene. It's gonna
probably not because this is this is one of the first movies of Phase 4.
Yeah, I'm not. But I mean, if it did.
Yeah, if it did, maybe. Yeah, but
be in this movie.
This is our first movie of Phase 4.
I mean, considering that you just said about the Mandarin and shit, so it's gonna have.
Well, you could do that. You probably could do like the Mandarin. You could do that in the movie. You might be able to do that in part 2 if you want to or something like that. You can honestly do. This is Phase 4, so you can just go with this right now and we can go. You know what I mean? You got like a small little clip with that in the movie maybe, but this is the first movie of Phase 4. I'm guessing. I'm thinking, but I don't remember. I think this is the first movie of Phase 4. So, you can do what you gotta do. You don't have to connect it to anything right now.
So is it the first movie of Phase 4?
I think it is.
Maybe.
Black Widow is considered that's considered back then. That takes place back in the.
Well, I mean, but it's still like the first Phase 4 movie, though.
No, it's not, because not Phase 4. Because it takes place before Civil War and it takes place for all that stuff. Okay. So it's not about Phase 4. It'll take place. I'm talking about post Endgame.
Yeah, you're talking about the movie story, Yeah. I'm just talking about the movie coming out in general, like just.
I guess you could call it a Phase 4 film. I wouldn't consider it Phase 4 though, because it's not moving the story any further.
Yeah, I mean, I
maybe it will, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. But let us know down below in the comment section your thoughts on Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings trailer. If you like this reaction and review, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and be sure to tune in for more. All right, you guys, that'll be all. Deuces.
Take care.